Welcome to another guide on Red Dead Online. This one is a guide on how to make money, XP and gold through various methods and just general gameplay, enjoying the game for what it is and not needing to use any of the various glitches and farming methods and exploits and so forth that are out there for these things. Now, the first one that I'm going to focus on here, I've made a couple of videos on, so I don't really need to give a guide on how to do it. It is hunting the panthers. Now, you get about $22 to $25 per animal. You can average a panther every 10 to 15 minutes. If you intersperse it with fishing and so forth and do run every half an hour or so, you can generally get a panther and a few fish and make it $50 runs. Now, if you do it as I did here, one hour run, you will get about $100. The second method is to go up to Coulter, up in the north. Now, this clip here actually is a very good example of one of the reasons why I consider the Tiger Bay Mustang to be arguably one of the top 3 horses in the game. There is faster and stronger horses in terms of health and stamina with the Missouri Foxtrotter and the Turkemon. You will not find a braver horse than this. It very rarely, if ever, will throw me. Cougars and panthers will get me thrown, but it is much rarer than any other horse. If you watch this footage, you'll see why I ride this horse. Now, even throughout this, he's panicking, but I still have control of him and he's calming very quickly. They're an amazing horse. They have very good stamina. They're almost as fast as the Foxtrotter and the Turkemon. They have almost as much health as the Turkemon. Bravery. Not a horse braver. Now, the missions up here. There's a strange mission that Flaco gives up here. It's generally close by. It's fairly easy to do. If you make the full run take as long as possible on the timer, you'll make about $20 odd from it. 0.4, 40 cents gold, and about 400 XP. Additionally, up here is also the Elder Ranch, where you can get some jewelry, maybe $10 worth. On the way back down, you choose to hunt and collect various pelts. Depending on how much you collect and how many animals you find, between here and either Valentine or Strawberry, you will end up making, I think I made approximately $50 or $60 over the hour. All up, I think I made 500, 600, 700 XP and about 0.4 gold. Now, the numbers I've put up on the video are also from memory. I kept a mental note as I was going through doing this. Tonight, I spent about 4 hours doing an hour each method, just as a general idea to see what sort of money it is. This is a normal playthrough that I would use on a regular basis of time online, finding things to do, various options to enjoy. Now, the third method that I did was fishing for an hour. Now, I'm not talking carcass fishing or any of the various exploits or specialized locations. It's a semi-specialized, but you can do this anywhere. It's generally, this is the most efficient place to do it, just simply because of the closeness of the location of each of the 4 different main types of fish that you want to catch. Moving your camp around as well, as you'll see here, is also not a bad idea and also quite easy to do. If your camp is in a location away from where you are, you just call it to your location using your quick wheel. If it's actually where you are, then you may need to move it somewhere else and then move it back. This one actually landed in a very convenient spot for me because it's right in the middle of the S-bend on the Dakota River. This is the perfect spot to catch all 4 different types of fish. There's various videos showing from other YouTubers showing the various locations and so forth where you can get them. But basically around the S of the river, starting at the mouth, moving back around to closer to Valentine, is all 4 of the main fish types and most of the smaller ones. You can fish here with a special spinner, which is a lure that you can buy from the LaGrasse bait shop. Now it's 3 gold if you're below level 37, otherwise it's only $15. It catches everything and you cannot lose it. It's basically a fish vacuum. You throw it out and you'll catch a large fish, a medium fish or a small fish. Something will bite every time you throw it out. The main reason for doing this particular run and why I chose this spot is that you can catch largemouth bass at the mouth. You move a little bit further around the S-bend, you'll catch trout. You come a bit further around the S and you'll catch smallmouth bass, and then you go further around again and you'll catch salmon. It's a fairly quick, easy run. It can take anywhere from half an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. You will pull in a significant amount of money. Now, if you just consider the 4 large fish, that is $20 for each of the bass times in lots of 10, and for the trout and the salmon you're looking at $25 each lot of 10. So that's a total of $90 just for those 4 fish. You throw in a few extra bluegill, rock bass, pickerel, perch on top of that, and for an hour's fishing you're going to pull in $100, $120, $130. Now, I have done this run in 40 minutes and caught 10 of each of the 4 main fish, and been able to pull in anywhere from around about $90 to $100 every 40 to 45 minutes. It is by and far the most efficient method of making money out of any of these. Now, I do note at the end that I only get 100 XP for fishing. It's a very low amount of XP, no gold, except if you do the dynamite method. Now, I know a lot of people have talked about the various ways that you can utilize your progress and reset awards. Now, dynamite fishing, after you've caught the fish you want to catch in an area, you throw dynamite in. You will find that you will achieve that hunting award of exploding 2 animals with 1 explosion 20 times. Generally on 1 hour's run of fishing, it may use up all 8 of your dynamite, but you will find that that will make you 1,000 experience all up in total for each of the 4 achievements that you get throughout it. You'll also get 20 cents gold, 0.2 gold. So there is additional XP and gold to be made in that method while fishing. I don't have any footage of the 4th method, which was just repeating story missions for an hour. You can do about 4 in an hour. They take about 15 minutes. You don't make a lot of money. You can make anywhere from $50 to $100 in that hour, depending on the missions you get and how well you do in them. The XP is by far the reason to do story missions. Per kills, killing the enemies, using special ammunition, using Deadeye, headshots, etc., executions. You can make as much as 5,000 XP an hour doing story missions alone. You will also get the most gold out of anything by doing that. Now, all up, this took about 4 hours. It was enjoyable. I made about $350. about 1.5 to 2 gold bars, and nearly 10,000 experience. Now the 5,000 experience, aside from the story missions, came mostly from doing achievements and awards such as hunting, selling things to the doctor, selling things to the butcher, collecting animal parts, a number of enemies killed, headshots with a rifle. You will complete these as you go through, reset them. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps and makes your gameplay enjoyable.